Welcome to the Black A History Channel. Please share this video and subscribe to this channel for more captivating content. After finding some adorable Black A anime art online, I wondered if there were some more Black A anime characters in movies, video games, and manga, and after some Googling I found a few, even some I already knew about. Japanese anime, video games, and manga, or Japanese comic books are popular all around the world, and I know many Black LGBTQ people who love anime, video games, manga, and cosplay. Where are the Megan Thee Stallion fans at? I learned the Mamushi dance months ago. Anime was also one of the most progressive animation spaces in history for LGBT representation, with gay characters being featured in popular series like Sailor Moon in 1992. Finding the beautiful Black A anime art inspired me to put together this quick list of 5 Black A anime characters in movies and video games. Lil Nzx in Star Walking. Lil Nzx has been a cowboy, a robot, a vampire, the devil, and Jesus, and so it's no surprise that our favorite Black A musical chameleon pop star also had a brief moment in anime. In 2022, Lil Nzx collaborated with the popular video game franchise League of Legends to introduce a hot new single, Star Walking, a track about reaching your dreams and goals. The upbeat dance track reached number 32 on the Hot 100 and the top 40 on the UK charts, and saw Lil Nzx enter the anime video game world, extending his popularity. League of Legends is one of the most popular video games in the world, and his track, Star Walking, was the anthem for the League of Legends World Championship Games, where real-life players compete for the League of Legends Cup and a $100,000 cash prize. The anime-inspired video game was action-packed and mostly featured the League of Legends competitors who were competing in the championship. Towards the end of the music video, Lil Nzx is portrayed on a bridge holding the League of Legends flag besides the competing champions. Lil Nzx was the perfect musical collaborator for League of Legends that year because League of Legends also featured their first Black gay character, Cassante, and his warrior companion and lover, Tope, a prominent character in the video game, voiced by out gay British actor Diobia Opere. Gangstalicious and Winston Jerome in Boondocks. The Boondocks was an animated American TV series inspired by Japanese anime that humorously addressed the very serious social issues that affect Black America, especially in the beginning of the new millennium. The show addressed the hypocrisy that exists not just in the racist institutions of America, but also the negative cultural values held by Black people, including the hypocrisies of thug culture and the Black church, which can at times be intrinsically homoerotic in nature. In the very first season, we are introduced to the Freeman family, a grandfather who has taken up the task of raising his 2 extremely intelligent young grandkids, Huey and Riley. Riley's favorite rapper, Gangstalicious, has just dropped 2 hit songs, but it seems the only one who notices how homoerotic the lyrics and visuals to the songs and videos are is the slightly older but much wiser brother, Huey, who constantly holds a critical lens to the media and Black culture. Gangstalicious drops 2 songs, each with ambiguously gay titles like Thug and Love and Homies Over Hoes. After running from a prominent criminal rival throughout the episode, Gangstalicious is finally kidnapped by the man who is ready to execute him in the forest. Riley gets kidnapped with the rapper and witnesses the rapper's near execution, and finally realizes that Gangstalicious' rival is actually his ex-lover, who wants to kill the rapper for cheating on him with another man. In another episode entitled Pause, Grandpa stars in a popular all-Black stage play that is directed and written by a conservative Christian bachelor named Winston Jerome, who also has a popular older matriarchal drag character named Mama Dukes. Throughout the episode, Grandpa finally realizes that Winston Jerome, aka Mama Dukes, hires the sexy, muscular men to his cast just to have sex with him off the stage. I love the Boondocks series for pointing out the closeted gay men in our community who put harmful and toxic messages in their art. Edard in Castlevania Nocturn. Castlevania Nocturn is an anime action series that takes place in France and Haiti during the French Revolution, where vampires are secretly pulling the political strings of the French people to leave the French monarchy behind and become a republic. The series follows the story of vampire slayers and witches who join forces to stop the vampires and their new vampire god from gaining power and taking over Europe. I love that there's a Black character, Annette, that pulls from her Afro-Haitian roots using voodoo and Orisha magic to fight her slave owners who are secretly vampires. We are also introduced to her sidekick, Edard, a Haitian opera singer who uses his mixed ancestry and talent for singing to rise in Haitian society. and help runaway slaves, including his new best friend Annette, escape to safety. The two new friends head off to France to fight a growing vampire presence, but Edard leaves his lover in Haiti behind. I love that there's such a witty and fabulous gay character like Edard in this series who is flamboyant but can also pick up a sword and slay vampires. In an intense battle at a secret vampire lair, Edard is killed, but his corpse is reanimated, and he is transformed into a night creature who is forced to do his master's bidding. It still seems that Edard has a beautiful spirit, and though he has become a monster, he also retains his beautiful opera voice. Nathan Seymour, aka Fire Emblem in Tiger and Bunny. I found out about the black gay anime superhero Fire Emblem after doing a simple Google search about black gay characters in anime, and by far this character seems to be the most prominent black gay figure in anime history. I have never heard of the Tiger and Bunny TV series until researching this topic, but it seems like a captivating series. Tiger and Bunny is set in a reimagined 1970s New York where people with superhuman abilities are being discovered, and some of them are representing advertising agencies and being represented as superstars in the media. Though the series focuses on the crime-fighting superhero duo Tiger and Bunny, Fire Emblem, who was born Nathan Seymour, is prominently featured as a hero in the show. Fire Emblem and others with superhuman abilities are what they call a noted entity with extraordinary talents, or next, and Nathan can create and manipulate fire, making him a powerful pyrokinetic. There's a really impactful clip I found online that shows Fire Emblem being haunted by his past memories of feeling neglected for being a gay kid, as well as dressing in drag and feeling judged and misunderstood by everyone around him, but ultimately learning to love himself and embrace his non-binary identity and his powers. I love that whatever homophobic spirit that was haunting him and his teammates got cussed out by their teammates who saw the beauty in Fire Emblem's androgyny and embraced them for it. I also love that the non-binary hero goes by femme and non-binary Japanese pronouns like watashi in the series. Atsuko Jackson in Michiko and Hatching. Word on the street is one of the ambiguously black lesbian characters in anime is Atsuko Jackson, a featured character in the anime series Michiko and Hatchin, a fictional series about two young women on the run from the law as well as their abusive past. Though the country they exist in is a fictional country called Diamandra, the culture of Diamandra directly references Afro-Brazilian culture and uses Portuguese slang. Atsuko Jackson is a detective who has a past that is connected to the duo Michiko and Hatchin, but she sometimes finds herself joining forces with the duo that gets her into trouble. After seeing some clips of Miss Jackson online, it's clear that she's a fierce fighter, a badass, and very cold when it comes to fighting her enemies and getting the job done. But one job she seems to have trouble with is getting rid of her nemesis Michiko, who it seems she can't get rid of because she has feelings for her. Because at times Atsuko Jackson doesn't do as she's told and sometimes breaks the law to find her own justice, she's affectionately been called the brown sugar outlaw, likely her natural afro being a part of that appeal. There's several clips online where Atsuko and Michiko are interacting, usually a high-stakes hostage situation or a prison interrogation, but it's clear that Atsuko and Michiko are flirting even when their lives are on the line. This is definitely an adult animated series I'm going to have to get into as well. This series looks juicy.